The world famous gun show.
Oh, the world famous gun show, B. We in the yard, man. You can turn around and show them the yard.
Oh, yeah, no, we are.
We in the yard.
We
man.
in the yard.
You already know what it is.
This is the world famous gun show. This is a cold drill. This is the first time he's shooting right now. I told him take the 7 out. You see, he did his job. This was 7 before. This is 7 after. Now coming shot show challenge. He had to take out the 7. How you feel, Kev?
I feel good. Starting to shoot it, I was using my red dot during the shot. Although I do have co-witness sights there, I managed to look past that co-witness sights. I was using my red dot. My first few shots were ringing in low, and when y'all were asking me to bring it up, I noticed all I had to do was actually put the dot a tad bit above the 7, and my shots were ringing out all through the same hole. I obviously used the Moreno method grip, where it was I got my thumb knuckle up under the tang of the gun, so that a lot of that recoil and that jump that comes in the gun was controlled a lot more, because it's like throwing a punch. I had a little bit more of this arm muscle into trying to control the gun, as opposed to just holding it like this and the gun is not jumping like this and I'm waiting for it to reset.
How many bullets was that in that section right there?
This was 20 shots.
Shots.
20 shots. We got to do this.
Yeah, we got shots.
We got Jesse.
So I call that in the okay hole.
In the okay hole.
In the okay hole.
Okay.
I like that you asked me to do this cold, because I'm the newcomer, let's just say. I'm thinking of myself as the newcomer. I'm not thinking of myself as the guy that hits the range every week, that puts shots down range, because this is just the first drill. Getting this right here, there's a lot of confidence that I got started this day with, and I appreciated listening to everything it is that you had to put out there and what it takes to actually get here for the start of things. It's being instructed by a brother from the Bronx, a brother from Chicago. However, these fellas are showing me how to do this. Operate the right way, operate in an effective way offensively, and operate effectively defensively while putting these shots on target. It means a lot. So we're within 2 inches?
2 inches? Yeah, look.
An inch wide,
An
1
inch
by
wide.
2?
1 by 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So the reason why we do this in our CCW classes, to prove to people that it can be done, number one. But if somebody had your wife, your kid, how much confidence that he have now that he can do this code if he ran into a hostage situation?
Coupling that with a lot of the stuff that you showed me on this range about creating some distance, about when to actually shoot, and what it is I'm lining myself up with, and being able to listen to you guys and shoot at the same time and put everything together with both my eyes open with the right focus actually meant a lot, because I'm multitasking all in those 20 shots without actually straying away from where it was that I actually needed to shoot.
So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it, right? You understand? And that's the way we teach. We explain it, we demonstrate it, then we have you do it. And as you're doing it, we're still coaching you for you to be able to grasp and understand it.
You two guys know how to get on the level of the shooter and bring them to where it is that they should be at. As watching you guys explain things to people, you know how to get to where it is that shooter is at. You don't leave everyone on one level. Some people are down here, some people are here, other people are up here. So watching you guys explain to these people about where the hand should be placed at, about why it is I should have this grip, where it's like if I'm throwing a punch as opposed to being like this, because I don't punch like this, you punch like that.
Right.
Those explanations actually mean something, and I'm sitting here watching you go to the level of the actual shooter and help them graduate up and up and up.
Right.
And this is actually a product of what we did on the other side of the backyard that day after SHOT Show, when you showed me the Moreno method.
Right.
When you showed me that grip. This is actually the product of us doing that.
Right.
Because now that is how I draw,
draw,
my
you
gun,
point out, and you
getting
present.
that thumb knuckle up under the tang, and being able to control that recoil. There's a recoil spring inside the gun, so that actually gets the recoil. But sometimes it's us with the flinching. Sometimes it's us with the throwing the bullets. Sometimes it's us with the anticipation.
Right, exactly.
There's quite a few things that I can accredit to shots being all over the target.
Yeah.
So that Moreno method and us standing there doing that round after round after round and doing it again, and you seeing where it was I was starting at and helping me adjust. You allowed me to do it the way I do it first.
Right.
You told me, get on target, do it the way you do it. Very similar to the way a Master Andre Glenn took me on that range when we practiced the car system. And he told me, I want you to put these shots down range with your tricked out gun, the way it is that you do it. Now, I want to give you this Glock 17 Gen 1 with these regular sights, and I need you to do this.
Yeah.
And he walked me and walked me and walked me. And I actually, by the end of that day, we were using one of his favorites, this paper plate.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget
And that
mine
paper
too.
plate, we were sending shots down range and drilling those holes out.